What's up, everybody? This is Ray Jr., Comic Book Fanatics, coming live from the man cave. What you about to see here is some of my comics I received from my monthlies from Midtown Comics. Some of them you've probably already seen because other videos, people then already went to their local comic book store to get theirs. Me, I have to wait almost like 3 weeks maybe after all the books come out, because like I said, I get mine monthly because I don't really like going to the comic book store I got here, because they're alright, but like I said, they don't board their comics, and then their new stuff is definitely not bagged or boarded. So I just went ahead about my business, got hooked up with Midtown Comics when I was deployed in 2012, and I've been with them ever since. So yes, it's a long wait, but hey, it is what it is. So when I actually get my books, I know it's a bundle, at least about 20 of them each month that I get, because sometimes I might add a couple of back issues in there to help fill some gaps or whatever. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I have. And like I said, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for the returning subscribers. And comment, click like, click dislike, let us know what you think about the books, or if you have any anything you got to say about the books. Other than that, here we go. I got a Wolverine all new Wolverine #1. I don't have no variants because I didn't get that, but I did order, let's see, I want to say 1 Delta, which is D. I think that's the blank cover. I think that's coming in my next month's subscription. I think I added it to my pull list so that way I have a variant, but they did not have it at the local comic store for me to go there to pick it up. So that was another bum rap I did not like. The cover is very gorgeous. Before I put it down, I like the way she's got that Wolverine look in her eye, and I just read this one, so I'm liking the storyline already. Here's issue 2. Both of these came in together, so I was able to read back to back, so I enjoyed that. Like I said, I'm enjoying the storyline so far with her, with them clones. The only difference is they don't have the healing factor or the claws like her, but seemed like they was trying to get some revenge on some folks that was treating them bad in the lab. But if you have not read this, then I won't say no more, but I think everybody has, because they got it all before me from most all the videos I've seen so far. Moving right along, we got the Incredible Hulk 276, The Return of the UFOs. I think we discussed this on the Comic Talk, the most underrated characters or whatever, and I want to say these villains are the most underrated supervillain team. The first appearance was in the Incredible Hulk. They try to get their powers like the Fantastic Four, and Bruce Banner stopped them short. He brought them back down from space or whatever, so they didn't get the full potential of their powers, but they use it for evil. They're pretty much almost about the same like the Fantastic Four, except I want to say the leader of the group, I think he's a billionaire, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken. And then you got X-Ray and Vapor, they're brother and sisters, like the Human Torch and Invisible Girl, or Invisible Woman. And then you got Ironclad right there. He's kind of like the big muscle, like the Thing. But I enjoyed them when I first got their first appearance when I was younger. Wish I would have kept on to that, but hey, it is what it is when you get older and you moving a lot, and then stuff gets lost or stolen, and then you have to start all over. So I don't have the first appearance yet, but I have their second appearance, and that's what that was, 276. I have also Incredible Hulk 320. I'm a Doc Samson fan. I like him. So whatever book I can get of the Hulk with him in it, I'm going to snatch it up. This is 320. Pretty much this is when the Hulk is separated from Banner, and Betty is begging him to go on a honeymoon, and then he finally goes on one, but then he gets a letter saying that the Hulk then beat up Doc Samson, and he's out of control, and he faints at the end. So this is a pretty good story. And like I said, I'll continue on getting more books with Doc Samson in it and the Incredible Hulk. Here's my He-Man the Eternity War #12. Just basic about the war on Eternia, you know, dealing with the Snake Men and Hordak and Skeletor, and He-Man gaining his confidence back to be, you know, the king, you know, because he's a descendant of King Grayskull, which I like how they're implementing that, you know, in the stories now, and then they're bringing up more up to speed when the cartoon, you know, in the early 2000s, they started adding that more than what they did in the 80s when it was just, you know, it really didn't have no baseline. It just blah, made it seem like He-Man started as like a caveman type guy. Then they started implementing him like a prince and his alter ego and all that stuff. So this is the Eternia War number 12. And I read this one too, and that's pretty good. Here we go with the Mighty Thor number 1. Jane Foster as the female Thor, the goddess of thunder. I'm just loving this artwork by Russell Dauterman. Jason Aaron always writes a good story. I have almost all her books signed by Jason Aaron, along with the Thor God of Thunder before he lost the hammer, signed by Jason Aaron. I think issue 8, when the last Thor book, when she revealed who she was, I did not get signed because it wasn't out when I went to the Comic-Con in March of this year, and Jason Aaron signed all my books. But I'm looking forward to where this story is going. I'm all about change. I like change. You know, people was criticizing the female Thor, but I like it. You know, you see that right there. Jane got some big guns right there, big muscles. So, you know, she got that hammer. She's in shape. But I think from what I was reading it, saying the more times she uses it, it's causing the cancer to worsen even more. But, you know, but she's feeling great when she's Thor. But when she doesn't have the hammer, she's you know, getting more and more sicker. So, so more to come on that one. Then we're gonna go over here to Battle World, the Thors. I've been reading this for a little bit. I like the storyline on this. You know, all the different Thors that are in this, and they're trying to find out who murdered a couple of the Thors, which it came down to there's a actual Thor that's in their core that's doing away with the Thors. They started off with killing Beta Ray Bill, and then Thor right here, that's on the cover, he's trying to find the killer, and he did last issue. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on with that. Here we go with another Just Imagine by Stan Lee. You know what a DC character looks in his image. This one I had the Flash. Last month I had the Justice League. So I got the Flash. It's a female. So I can't wait to read this one later. And then to give you a heads up, I ordered another one. I did Shazam. So that'll be in my next month's haul. So I can't wait to get that one as well. There was a total of 13 issues. So after I get that Shazam, then I'm 10 away from having the whole set, and I can't wait. So kudos to that on Mr. Stan Lee. Oops, sorry about that. Aquaman number 46, side by side with Wonder Woman. Haven't read this one yet. Like I said, I just got the box. The package came in today, so you know, still got to work around here. So I just really sat down and was able to get a chance to read the ones that was on the left, the one that is sealed up. So I'll probably finish reading probably the rest of these tomorrow. But I like the cover on it, and they're going into battle. I'm just loving Wonder Woman's new suit. You know, I know people like to see her legs and all that stuff. I just like that battle armor that she has on, right there. And I got the New Avengers number 3. So like I said, I cannot wait to indulge in these books right here to read what's going on. I mean, not only just being a comic book collector, I know, you know, some of us get behind on reading because got so much stuff going on. But, you know, I kind of like it when I have like maybe like 10 issues I haven't read, and I just read them right in a row, so it's not waiting till the next month. And people may think I'm crazy, but that's what I'm about to do with my Thor comics. I'm gonna read issue 126 all the way to 502, and see what it does for me. It probably drive me a little crazy, just sitting there reading. But it's almost like reading a book before you go to bed. Here's another book I went in and picked up. It's part of my monthlies now. It's Big Trouble in Little China, number 18. My son gets these, so I asked him how was the storyline, and he liked it. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and try it, because You never know. The movie was a cult classic. We have that here. That's like one of our favorite movies that we watch. So I think I'm gonna call the comic book store, the local one here, and see if they're doing another sale for Christmas comics. If they are, I'm gonna see if I can go back and get the first 17, because I think they're doing another dollar sale. And if so, I'm gonna see if I can get those to catch up, so that way I have all 17, all 18. Wonder Woman 46. Like I said before, I'm liking the new uniform. This book is called The Price of War. It's just fantastic artwork that they're doing with Wonder Woman. Finch and Hannah and Anderson. The book looks amazing. I just love the artwork. Right along in IDW number 52 for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You see Casey Jones is on the front. Always been a Turtle fan ever since I got that first issue of the first print, but that ended up coming up missing as I got older. So if there's a will, there's a way, and anything's possible. I could probably end up with that book again, but they're going for a lot of money now on eBay. So I just hope I can get lucky like I did with my Hulk 181. My uncle was able to find me a copy in my grandfather's garage, but you don't get that lucky twice. So hopefully I do able to get that. And then we have issue 23 of Superman, Wonder Woman. This series has really grown on me as them teaming up. You know, this is the era where they're lovers or whatever. It's not Superman and Lois Lane, which that is iconic, but I think this is more to me more suited because both super beings, and I could just imagine them having a kid, what he or she would turn out to be, strong, pretty strong. I can imagine that. We got the Hell Hydra number 4. So I think that was just added in my pull list because it's part of the Secret Wars. So that should be over in a little bit on my pull list once that's done. We got Batman number 46. You see there. Batman Superman number 26. Corruption. Most all these new 52s that I've just showed you got the Corruption on there. So Secret Wars number 7 out of 9. Well, I just love this series right here. It's not as great as the original, but it's worth reading right now, because nothing can compare to the original. And then last but not least, we got Captain America Sam Wilson number 3. Beware of the Cap Wolf. So like I said, I got a lot of reading to do this weekend, and I cannot wait. So, if like I said before and earlier, if you liked the video, go ahead and click like. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Come check us out on Facebook, Comic Book Fanatics as well, and send an invite, and we'll accept you. So that way you can see what we're doing over there as well. Talking about comics, toys. Everybody's posting stuff about their thoughts on upcoming movies and all that stuff. So once again, thank you for coming back, checking out the video, and I'll see you later.